All right, my dear students, welcome back. On the last lecture, we were able to display some information on the checkout.php, right? We'll continue modifying this a little bit more to actually make it work the right way. We're displaying double here, and in a minute I'll tell you how to fix that. First, let's go and go to config on your resources, and let's just clean this out a little bit. All right. And I saved it. By the way, make sure that you always save your file. Sometimes we make mistakes because we don't save it. All right, so the session should be destroyed by now. Come back here, comment that out. And every time I'm doing things like that, changes like that, I'm saving it with my keyboard shortcuts, Command S or Control S. You can see it shining right here when I'm clicking my mouse keys. All right, and you can do save. All right. All right, so let's just make this a little smaller. There we go. If I add to cart, you can see that it creates the ID number one here because that's what we're displaying, and it shows two products because we are displaying everything from the database, of course. All right, and if I go here, okay, we're displaying the other product, but we are displaying a lot of things too. All right, we're displaying double. What we need to do actually is, let's go to cart.php, is that, and oh, and make sure that instead of a 7 you have an 8 right here. Okay, remember that this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. If you have 7, it's not going to validate to true. All right, so now the way we can fix this is we can say something like if the value, all right, which is that amount, is bigger than 0, then we can show everything. If it's not bigger than 0, that means what? That is, we don't have to show it. All right, we have to show everything that has a value of over that we add to the cart. So we only gonna show stuff that we add to the cart, not anything else. All right, so we come here, enter. All right, give me 1 second. It looks like we're missing something here. No, we're good to go. All right, this is gonna be fixed in a minute. All right, so this value here should be the last thing, but we got something else here. That for each, that's fine. That for each should be one of the last thing we need there. All right, anyway, so we are good. We don't want to show anything that's not added to the cart. That's fine. If the value is 0, we're not showing it. All right, so what is next? We need to pull out the ID out of the session. So how we are going to be doing that? Well, right here we could find out the length by doing something like this: length gth str. Length is a function that will find out the length of a string. We're gonna pass in the name, which is that key product underscore of that session right now, and -5, no, actually -8. All right, so it gives us that length. Perfect. So now that we know the length, we could go ahead and create another variable and call this ID and use substring again. We'll pass in the name again, product. All right, along with, remember how the substring work. Now we can start this at number 8, which is going to start right here, and then we'll go to the length of the name. All right, we'll go to the length of the name, and that's it. That's it. Now we have the ID of that session there. So we can say select from products where product ID equals what, and we can concatenate this a couple of times here, and let's use the escape string just to make sure. ID. All right, so let's see how this looks now. Enter. Beautiful. Now we have the products that are actually in the shopping cart, in the session. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So anyway, on the next lecture, we're going to continue building on this, and I'm going to show you some more tricks. Thank you, and see you in the next lecture. Bye-bye.